evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, the Problem Child, here today to do another video about my locks. So this is Why Do I Have Locks Part 3. But this time I'm not going to really talk about why I got locks, but now this is my year anniversary coming up. You know, just past about how long I had my locks for, but I've been growing my hair for a long time. I just felt that, in my opinion, I wasn't ready to lock up yet, because to me, once you lock up, it's your devotion to Jah, Rastafari, and I just felt that I didn't want to rush it, so therefore I didn't rush it. And right now I'm going to show you how it looks now, you know. So here you go. This is the front. If you can see the top part, that's the top. Over here is my side of it, you know. Around it goes. That's my back. If you can see that, hopefully I'm giving you a good shot of it. My bottoms, you know. My side, you know. So I mean, I'm making good progress, but yeah, here also. And this is how long my fronts are. And let's see, that's how long one of my backs is. And I'm proud of this one here, if you can see this. This is my root. And a lot of people wondering, what's a root? A root is something that when your first two locks lock up. And it's something that a lot of people say once they join together, you don't take those apart. So therefore, I left those two together like that. Yeah, let that be my root in my hair. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this Rasta today. Of course, if you don't know, here's a little brief thing about it. We get it from His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, who is called Rastafari. Was born July 23rd, which, if you're a Rasta and you had a good celebration, I'm happy that you did, because the celebration where I'm at was amazing, and I loved everything about the celebration, you know, banging on the drums, singing praises to His Majesty, all that. And when he was born, and Marcus Garvey, if you know, a lot of people should know who Marcus Garvey is. In a play, he said, look to Africa for a crown king. And I might have had this quote wrong, so if I do, any Rastas watching this, please don't rip me apart for saying that. I'm so sorry. Just my mind is somewhere else right now. But I hope I said it close to being right anyway. So he said, look to Africa and look for a king to be crowned. And on February 2nd, His Imperial Majesty was crowned Emperor Haile Selassie, elect of God, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of Judah. And a lot of people saw this and saw that a prophecy has been fulfilled. They look to their Bibles, they see a prophecy has been fulfilled and all that. But before that, you know, so they saw that. Now, a lot of people, they go, why did he go to exile when Italy attacked? When Italy was, you got to understand, Italy at the time with Mussolini was, he went there early, a long time ago. And there's a picture of him and His Majesty standing next to it. Well, His Majesty is at the top of the stairs. Mussolini's down at the bottom a bit. And he went there on as a falsehood, as a friendship tour. Not to know that Mussolini was jealous because all the other European countries have conquered Africa except for them. And Ethiopia was never conquered. So he felt like he should want to conquer. But, you know, the real reason is, you know, I think he was going in there to get the Ark of the Covenant out of Ethiopia to bring back to the Vatican because Hitler was collecting things. So who said Mussolini wasn't going to collect the most covenant thing on this earth, the Ark of the Covenant, you know? So he went there. He went and attacked chemical warfare and the stuff that, if you see, I've seen a documentary on Mussolini and how he attacked Ethiopia, but they never mention His Majesty's name. And I always wonder, how is that? How is it that they did not mention His Majesty's name? Now, the thing is, what they was doing to the Ethiopians, they was fighting with chemical warfare. They were skinning them, burning them, you know? And when His Majesty left, Mussolini elected these people to be, the real emperor of Ethiopia. And, you know, it was just a heinous crime. And it was, you know, a lot of people, they always talk about World War II. And when they talk about World War II, I look on the History Channel and I look at other places, but they never talk about what the Ethiopians went through and the things that Ethiopia and the good things Ethiopia has done. You never hear about that. All you hear in the news and the radio and stuff like that, Ethiopia looks like this and that and this and that. And all thing they really want to mention is Sheba and Solomon. That's not all that happened in Ethiopia. There's a lot of things that happened in Ethiopia. If you read the Bible, look through the Bible, and a lot of amazing things happen in Ethiopia. But I digress from that. Excuse me. But the thing is the way I feel about it is that he left because he knew he had to leave. If he didn't leave Ethiopia and he was captured, he knew the fight was over. But as he left Ethiopia, His Majesty Rastafari, as he left Ethiopia, he made allies. He went to the UN, and His Majesty, he spoke up. He stood up, and he said to the people, he said, you know, I don't want to get this quote wrong, and if I do, just please forgive me for getting this quote wrong. But he says, Ethiopia, this is what's happening to my people, but look what's going to happen to you next. It's you that be happening next. And he was giving them fair warning. He gave them warning, basically, about Hitler coming. Basically, a prediction that Hitler was going to try to come and take over Europe. But I think they wasn't listening, and just like a lot of people say, nobody cares about Africa. And I guess at that point, they really didn't care. But His Majesty was giving them, he was giving them warning. Watch out, it's coming. It's coming. Trust me. Hold on. It's going to come. You need to help us. Help yourselves. Because there's another war brewing. And he gave them warning. You know? But a lot of people, they always talk about the Holocaust, but they need to talk about also what happened to the Ethiopians. Because if you look it up in your Bible, Ethiopia is one of the first countries named in the Bible, period. Ethiopia. You know? But I digress. You know, His Majesty, you know, he fulfilled a lot of things. He did a lot of things. He set up an education, set up healthcare, set up a lot of things for the country of Ethiopia, and brought them into the modern world. But it was said that he could recite the Bible from back to forth to back. No matter, you gave him a verse, he'll tell you where it's at and where to find it, and we'll give you the exact quote. You know, so. I mean, to me, and I know a lot of people on this video that's not Rasta's going to say, you know, well, he's dead. How can he be dead? How can God die? How can Jah die? He's not dead. So don't come on here with that video crap about worshiping the dead man, because I will block you on that part. And I don't block people. You can call me, and I know a lot of people on here, they might say, make fun of my glasses, call me a black bastard. I don't block them for that. But if you tell me that, I guarantee I will block you. But then again, I may not, and just let Jah handle it. Well, this is your boy, the Problem Child, saying peace, one love, rastafari. Jah bless. I'm out.